Hello, I'm Anna Balthazar. I'm an electronics design engineer for space projects, more specifically for a robotic arm for space operations. Well, I was interested in robotics since I was in primary school, and honestly, math and science were always my favorite subjects. At the same time, I was always interested in working in the space sector, so I wanted to find a career that would facilitate this for me. Later on, I found out that there was a degree that combined all the key disciplines that would allow me to develop a career in space, in automation and robotics, and this career was called mechatronics engineering. Actually, no one in particular inspired me, but I was always inspired by characters in movies who would play scientists and astronauts. For example, Tony Stark is a good example. An electronics design engineer focuses on the design of the brain of the machines and systems to provide them with the capability to perform specific tasks by using electricity. And we also design the distribution of the energy of these systems. For electronics to work in space, it is extremely important to consider the harsh environment in which they will perform. For example, they are exposed to low temperatures, to radiation, and in order for the systems to perform, we need to think about these restrictions and be prepared for the worst case scenario. Well, a typical day at work for me is I come in the office and I go to our electronics lab and I perform tests on circuits that we design, and I take measurements to make sure that these systems are working correctly or not. And if there's some sort of failure, I perform corrections. And my job involves a lot of hands-on work, for example, soldering and measuring voltages, currents, but it also requires a lot of knowledge in design software. I like it that it's very rewarding to see your work coming to life. We design circuits on paper and on software, so we see it on the computer, but to see it working in real life is actually very satisfactory. It is even more exciting to think of when the work is gonna be flying in space. Yes, I have flexible working hours and possibility to work from home. But on top of that, I am part of a fantastic team that keeps me motivated to come to work every day and to give the very best of me. I also get the chance to focus on my career development without sacrificing my personal life. So I'm very happy with my job. Yes, everyone who is interested in working in the space sector should know that you don't have to be afraid to take on challenges. No one knows everything, and we are always in a constant learning process. So if your initial plan doesn't work at the beginning, just keep trying and don't give up.